There you go.
There you go. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house in the middle of the street. This bike meet, man. And everybody just left as soon as we rolled up. What the fuck is that? Yeah, yo, is that thing got a fucking stealing charger kit on it, bro? Yo, Chevy Bulldog, yo. All right, time to rock and roll, baby. It's Friday night. I am ready to have some fun. How do I ride a bike again? God have mercy. Man, they really gotta redo our roads. I know they'll never do it because it's not a busy or major road for the city. But holy heck, I get 2 bruised oranges between my legs when I just leave my street, and it's not a comfortable start to my ride. That's all I'll say. How are you guys doing? I hope you're enjoying the fact that motovlogging on this channel has come back to life in some way, shape, or form. And we got some smog coming in, but what a beautiful looking horizon here in the city landscape. Kawasaki's out on the road too. I got a couple of plans for this thing after experiencing the harsh braking, even after replacing rotors and pads in the front. Nice, that's a nice Zed. I decided maybe I should get a new brake cylinder, master brake cylinder, or whatever you want to call it, with some braided brake lines, or even caliper rebuild kits to get these stock Nissan calipers rebuilt. We're gonna go to a Friday night bike / car meet known as the M&M Meets. Sounds funny because there is a store that quite literally goes by the name of M&M Meets. So no, not talking about that. I was thinking about getting Brembo calipers, but there's quite honestly no point in upgrading to Brembos because the Brembos are all used, and who knows, maybe those calipers need rebuilding too. So spending $400 or $500 on authentic Brembo calipers that have been used only to have to rebuild them, which is also about $100 per caliper, if I'm not mistaken. I just don't want to go over budget for a bike that I just quite honestly just street ride. Whoa. Oh yeah, and as you guys noticed, a lot of rebound with the forks. I know the fork seals are good because we just got them done, and I know the forks aren't awful because it does come back up, but I do have an issue with how it might be doing in terms of stiffness and whatnot. There's obviously the dampening controls here and by the bottom of the front axle nut. I don't know a whole lot about how to adjust them properly to suit my needs, but it's way too soft of a rebound, but also it messes up with my experience on braking. I just collapsed the front forks way too much just for some simple braking. So I figured maybe I can look into getting a fork rebuild kit too, and fuel pump, fuel filter as well for the bike. Over the course of the next few months, I'll also be getting this whole thing repainted. I love the red, but as you can see, there are some minor details that the previous owner has engraved on this motorcycle, unfortunately, which has made the motorcycle look great from afar, but not great at close. But it is what it is. I mean, the bike's got age. I can't exactly complain. I just find bikes with some wear and tear have some more character. Same with cars. This is a bike that I ride every day, guys. It's not going to be showroom quality. I just want to be a little bit more spiffy and spunky. Thanks for working, GoPro. It's probably only because I swore at you a bunch of times, but regardless, I really appreciate anybody swinging by to, you know, say hello and leave a comment and a like and whatnot on the channel, or even subscribing if you're new. For those who are starting to see some life back on the channel, I'm really appreciative of y'all's support and coming back and even mentioning whether or not you like these videos, because motovlogging is something that I love to do and I was never really good at it. but I just want to try because I love talking behind the camera, and it's just been a weird thing of mine that a lot of friends or family members always tell me that I've always been really good behind the camera, and I've had that bubbly personality, so I'm just trying to keep up with it, guys. I may be an old guy, but I'm trying to have fun while I can before my vocal cords give up on me. I've been singing way too much Celine Dion in the bathroom. Don't tell her. Hey! I hope you're not changing your mind halfway through like last time. Anyways, I am very happy to be back in the rhythm of uploading videos and continuously editing and whatnot. Trying to really make some use out of the tools I bought and paid for a while back. And now that I have some freedom to get back on the bike and record some more, I feel very fulfilled as my lifestyle has kind of improved. Sup, Doug? Yeah, stick around. That's all I really hope. You guys can stick around and enjoy the fun. Rough introductions as to how I feel about this bike. Again, don't get me wrong, the bike is definitely a beautiful machinery and unveils a lot of performance and beautiful aesthetics and whatnot. And I fell in love with this bike since I got it. And if you don't know, I got this bike in a trade for the G35 that I'd built on the channel prior to getting this motorcycle on the road. And so this motorcycle, I just want to reiterate, it's stressful to have a big bike and a performance bike like this when you live in a traffic zone. Like, you can't really use the bike for what it's intended to be used for. And honestly, the most joy comes out of riding on either freeways or open roads, but being in the core of a major city where I live, especially just bringing the bike out of the apartment, like 2 feet away, you're in major congestion zone. Why can't I say congestion? There we go. Chipmunk cheek style, I'm talking. These chipmunk cheeks. Fuck! These chipmunk cheeks. This is not helping me talk properly. Anyways, I just embarrassed myself. I just want to say it's a great bike, but I really do love having something that's so accessible and not straining on me just to get up and ride on, you know? I feel bad for spewing all those negative thoughts about this bike and my situation with life all at once on that video, but I mean, it is a reality, and I just suck it up because I know the moment I start giving this bike some throttle, it's therapeutic to me, man. And honestly, despite the fact that I have lots of plans for this bike to maintain some things and upgrade some things, the bike right out of the box is immaculate. Like, if this bike was brand new and I was living in 2010 and this bike was given to me and I was, you know, the first owner and whatnot, this would be an incredible motorcycle. For the amount that you pay for this bike, how much performance it has, impeccable. I just have no words. It's a beautiful machine. Sorry guys, I just really wanted to back up what I was just telling you, how just opening up the throttle really just puts a smile on my face. Like, I feel 10 times better already just doing that. Just that quick little I wasn't even full throttle, guys. This bike's amazing. I just want to come. I just gotta wait for the GSX-R because, you know, I'm a little bit too fast. I love how they put their little faces up to see who's talking to them. It's adorable. I'm gonna try to see if there's another one. He's not even paying attention. Funny enough, the faster you go on this bike, the cooler it gets.